Today we've got 21st of April 2011. This video will be about social phobia, depression and anxiety. The reason I'm talking about it is that I've been all through that, right? And I would like to help other people who might get some kind of problems like I did. Let's pick the first topic, which will be the social phobia. If you're not similar with it, the social phobia is a fear to the society, to the people, to the social situations, which cause a lot of problem for the most of individuals who can't actually live normal because of that. I guess you're familiar with it if you click on that video, because you probably wanna know something no one told you before, and that's what I'm gonna tell you now. Back in 4 years before I start meditate, actually I've been sick through 10 or more even years. It started when I was 5 and I couldn't just fit to the environment. It was hard for me to adapt to the environment, to school, to other people, because I was different than the other people, and that's how the problem starts. Because if you're different than other people are, you actually get rejected. When you get rejected when you're a child, you grow with that idea of being quite separate from the society. Then you grow up and you've got that idea that you're separate from the society, and when you're a teenager, it's even more important that other people will actually accept you, but they don't, because you're different, right? Later on I noticed that there's not a problem with that I am different, because that thing was the biggest blessing I've received from my life. So let's go for more details about it. So, my symptoms of social phobia get stronger when I was 15 or 16. I've got a lot of stress. I don't like other people. I couldn't speak in the public. I have a hard time to go out to do shopping or whatsoever. I've got to the abusive environment, so it's make even worse. Because, like I told you before, stress and traumas cause that fear. And after a while, actually I was 18 when I started to meditate by the accident. And I think you tell that you probably try to meditate, but this doesn't work for you. I'd like to tell you that when I start to meditate, I couldn't go out from my house, right? And it takes time, it takes a lot of work, because if you see you've got it through years, if you got it about 5 years, 10 years, right? So it's not so easy to fix it in 1 day, 1 month, half year. For me it takes about 1 year to fix everything. So when I start to meditate, I actually start to get to my feelings. I felt that I am angry, I felt that fear, I felt that everything that's within me in that moment. And in some point, when I look at it and I'm like aware of what's going on actually, and let it be, it just melts, just disappear. And after a while I was able to work out my problems, and little by little I see I'm getting better. I could go out from my house, I see I behave different, so people react different to me. They start to like me. They actually, lots of people that liked me before, right? But because I was helping everyone. That's because they like me. And then, after I realized why I helping those people, which was quite obvious that all the time, I was helping those people because I want them to accept me and like me, love me, whatsoever, because I never had it, and I came with an idea which I was unaware of to get what I wanted from those people. And like I told you before, little by little you have to work out this problem, and don't say it easy, but it's not. But it can be done. Don't expect result within 1 month. If you are sick badly, like I was, first 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 time when I feel little better, it was about 2 months later when I was meditating. I was meditating about 1 to 3 times a day. It don't need to be half an hour, it can be 10 minutes. The thing is, you have to do it every day, because you get on that edge and you pushing it, you're more relaxed, and if you got less stress, that stress is not reflected on fear you've got. If you got more fear, you got actually less stress from it, because it's like spiral. If you see spiral like Kundalini or like vortex, right? I mean only a symbol. Kundalini symbol is a spiral, right? It looks a little like a vortex. And that's the sign of that if you are low, it's getting you even lower, because you've got this problem, and with this problem comes another problem which draws you down to other problem. And in long run, it's a big problem. And that that first step that you're getting out of it is the most hard step, but is most necessary if you wanna do anything with your life. Look, if you are sick through the years, why don't you spend even a half year of making your mental or physical health better? I'm not giving you advice from the position that I read something, it might work in for you or something like that. I actually been through that, and I can guarantee you, after some time you get healthy, you get happy, your life will be something different. It's a lot of factors to go through why it's like that, why you feel bad, why you feel depressed, why you've got that phobia or whatsoever. But it can be worked out. I guarantee you that it can be worked out. I'm alive and well. I'm walking example that those things can be done. Now I'm gonna give you some more feedback how it's done. The main thing for me, of course, was the memories. The memories I didn't want to remember. Those memories cause me unconscious fear, unconscious stress. And when you get back to those memories and just release that feelings that are behind those memories, because if something happened, you can't change it. You can do only one thing. You can just accept it as it is, because there is no other way. You're not gonna change it, you're not gonna back in time, you're not gonna change anything. And the thing is, you have to accept it, so it's no more pain for you from that side, if you can't do anything about it. But it also impact your present, and your present impact your future. That's why it's so important to get rid of the toxic past, which is somewhere in your unconscious mind. And meditation is something that connects your conscious mind with unconscious mind. That's why it's so good. And if you notice that you have some kind of thinking patterns, like this is bad, and it repeats over and over again, right? After a while, when everything gets better, you develop new patterns, new thinking patterns, which will tell you about that everything is better, and actually everything gets better because you're working on it. And when you get that feeling that, oh my god, it's working, it's really working, then you're gonna do it by yourself. You don't need to listen to me. You will know what to do to help yourself, because that's why I don't like idea about people get some gurus or someone who, oh my god, I am so high on all the stuff. It's not that. The thing is, you know yourself best. That's the thing. You know yourself best, and you have to remember about it. I can give you some practice, some useful things, but if you open that door, everything is behind those door is yours. It's your, it's yours to work out. It's yours to understand. It's your life that you wanna make better, and you make your own life better. Don't look at someone to do your work while you can do yourself now. Because the other thing about social phobia is, if you take the medicines, you probably notice that you might not be able to live without them, because they reduce stress, reduce fear, and all the symptoms, right? But you're still sick. It's not a medicine. It just make you do or little unaware what's going on. That's why I never took the medicines, because I don't want to pollute myself with chemicals, and actually I know it won't get me any relief. That's why I would like to recommend you meditation instead of medicines. But medicines might be helpful in therapy, because I'm not a doctor. I can only tell you through my own experience, and I work it out without any medicines, without telling anyone what I'm actually doing and why. So now don't feel alone. I am here to aid you. That's why I made that. I actually did that myself. You can do it too. I'm going to lead you to health, even if you are not so much ready to receive that. Because before, when I start to do that, I have no idea where it goes actually. So that's what will happen after you start to practice meditation. It might totally surprise you after some time. The first thing I really freaks me out after half a year is that I get more sensitive, but in the other sense, and I start to feel what the other people are feeling, and I just teach myself how to separate my own feelings from that